Hey everybody, I'm back again with another video. The title of this video, I decided to call it Unique Situations, okay? Everybody knows I do the comedy involving my dad and everything else, you know, and the crazy stories growing up with him. And the experiences and everything I had to deal with. But, yeah, just to start off, you know what I mean, one particular unique situation, I woke up one morning and, you know what I mean, my sister Nicole here, my dad almost drowned in a bowl of cereal before, and now I'm going to explain to you the whole situation, okay? He must have had a couple drinks the night before and everything else, okay? And as he must have went out, you know what I mean, he had a habit of doing that. He would get all banged up and then go clear out the fridge and just eat. Well, here he goes into the fridge and everything, and I don't know, he made a bowl of cereal, winds up going out and everything. Well, here he sits Indian style on the floor, and here, my dad almost drowned in a bowl of cereal. Here, he passed out and fell forward into the bowl of cereal, face first. Like, his face was submerged under the cereal. Well, my sister Nicole and my mother, they hear some noise and everything. My sister Nicole actually saved my dad's life, okay? This is the things my dad didn't tell a lot of people, okay? She come down, she pushed my dad to the side and everything else, okay? What people don't realize is, do you know how fucking embarrassing that would have been? Like, I mean, it's a shitty situation, but when you think about it now and everything else, you know how embarrassing that would have been, okay, if my dad would have drowned and died in a bowl of cereal? I would have had to fucking lie to my friends and everything, like, how'd your dad die? Oh, got fucking murdered. Oh, who did him in? Fruit Loops. Like, I'd be embarrassed. I've no fucking idea what to say. Like, you'd be so caught up and everything. Like, these are the unique type of situations that we grew up with, okay? But, you know, with that whole one set aside and everything else, okay? Here's a pretty interesting one. Believe it or not, my dad, I think he was actually sober for this one, okay? This is right around the time when the printers and the scanners, remember when scanners became a real big thing? You were able to scan something, everybody thought it was fucking awesome, you know what I mean, when they first came out. Well, here, my dad, as soon as they came out, immediately my dad goes out, gets a scanner, okay? Everybody knows my dad. My dad was a con man, you know what I mean? I love him to death, okay? But anyway, there was an easy way around something, okay? He did it. That's just how he was, okay? That's how we were raised, okay? Well, my dad got, you know what I mean, one of them scanners and a printer, and here he decides to start making $10 bills, okay? This is before they put all that little face shady thing and all, where you would hold it up and see the little face inside your 10. Nah, these are the old 10s and stuff like that, you know what I mean? So here, my dad went through a certain time, because he went out and bought a color printer and everything, he was printing fake 10s, okay? Now, I'm only telling you this story because, you know, he's passed on everything else and all, and I was a little kid, so I had no idea what was going on, and I still had no idea what was going on until after the whole situation happened. And what I'm going to explain to you with that whole thing is, here, my dad, yeah, you all know Quaker City Flea Market. My dad takes me down to Quaker City Flea Market when I was a kid, okay? We're running around through Quaker City Flea Market. Well, here, my dad's just, I notice he's being real generous this time and everything. He's slipping me bills left and right, you know what I mean? And I'm going around, I'm like, oh yeah, this is fucking awesome, man. I'm getting hooked up and everything, you know what I mean? Dad's, I don't know what's going on, you know what I mean? I don't know what I did to deserve it and everything, but Dad's hooking it up. So I'm running around, I'm buying all this different shit from Quaker City Flea Market and everything else. And as I'm running through, I got all these different things. I'll never forget this story, okay? Like I said, I remember these stories like it was yesterday. That's how vivid they pop up in my memory. I turn around, and I go to buy this. It was a squirrel piggy bank, okay? It was a piggy bank, but it was shaped like a squirrel and everything. So I was a little kid. I wanted it. It looked cool to me. So I run over and everything, I grab the squirrel and everything, I go up to this lady and everything, and I ask her, I was like, how much is this and everything? And here my dad, you know what I mean, he's just slipping me bills and everything. So here, I turn around, she goes, oh yeah, it's like $1.50 and everything, real cheap, you know what I mean? Well, I grab the 10 out of my pocket, I hand the lady the 10, and she catches it. Now, I'm a little kid, I have no idea what's going on yet. She catches it, and she goes, Hun, hold on, hun. I don't think this is. I don't think this is real. What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm a little kid. I honestly, I had no idea what was going on. Okay, like I thought I was getting hooked up the whole goddamn day. So here, you know what I mean? She turns around. She goes, hold on, let me ask my nephew. She calls her nephew over and everything. He was like a teenage kid and all. Comes running over. And he goes, yeah, dude, that's fake. He goes, you know, if you take that fake 10 down to the bank and everything, they'll hook you up and everything, they'll probably swap it out and give you a real 10 and all. So I'm like, oh, all right. Here, I turn around. The lady says to me, she says, well, where'd you get this 10 from anyway? I turn around, I was a little kid, I didn't know any better. Oh, my dad over there. I turn around, point at this jerk off turning around. and walked into the other aisle real quick, pretended I wasn't his fucking kid. I couldn't believe it, dude. So I turned around and I ran. I was a little kid. I didn't know any better. So here I run over. I get my dad and everything. He meets up with me in the aisle over. And I'm like, Dad, what's going on? And he grabs me and everything. He throws me back in his dirty minivan and everything. We hop in his van. And we're driving home. And like I said, I always got crazy responses from him and everything else. I turned around. I was like, Dad, I said, what happened? He's like, you know, it is what it is. I said, well, Dad, she said the 10, she said the money was fake. She said it wasn't real, Dad. And no bullshit. He turns around. He's driving his van and everything. He goes, what the fuck did you expect? It's a fake $10 bill. And he just went back to driving. I'm in fucking shock. Dude, he said it straight out like I was supposed to, like I knew he had this whole scam worked out. Like I knew the whole situation, like I knew I had a fake 10. Dude, I just thought he was fucking being really nice to me and hooking me up with a bunch of shit. I'm like, cool, Dad's, you know what I mean? He must have, you know what I mean? I don't know, did some overtime or something, you know what I mean? Dad's hooking it up. Guys, Quaker City Flea Market, also everything's cheap. Nah, here, I'm young as shit. This son of a bitch is using me to pass out these fucking fake 10s at Quaker City Flea Market. Back when I was a little kid, I had to be like fucking 7, 8, 9 years old, around that area and everything. I had no idea this son of a bitch has really got me going. But the way he said it to me, he leans over and goes, what the fuck do you expect? It was a fake $10 bill. And just went back to driving. Like, I didn't even understand that. Do you get the reality of that? I didn't even understand what was going on. When he said that, I was still confused. And it took me like 3 days to register later on that, man, I'm wondering how many of those fake $10 bills we passed out, because Dad was being real generous. He let me buy a lot of stuff, and every time I paid for it, he made me use a $10 bill. I was wondering why. So here, because normally he only trusts his handing me dollar bills when I run off and everything else. So, you know, that's just one of the crazy stories and everything else. Like I said, this is just the type of shit. And to him, this was so normal. Okay, like I said, that response was so fluent to come out of his mouth to say to me and then just go back to driving. Like I was just supposed to get it. Like I was just supposed to know what's going on, you know what I mean? But, you know, like like I said, it was always crazy situations like that with my dad. That's just how it was. Okay, I love him to death and everything, but it was fucking wild growing up with him. Okay? The other thing that's always been got me, now here goes another thing. This is going to be a little negative and everything else, you know what I mean? It's going to sound a little upsetting and personal. I don't know if any of my other family members have really realized this and connected this and everything else, okay? There's kind of like a little bit of a family curse going on, okay? And I'm being dead serious. Once again, okay, you look into all the facts. Everything I'm telling you is not bullshit and everything else, okay? We got a little bit of a family curse going on, okay? When I was born, no bullshit, within that first year of me being born, my grandfather passed away. You know what I mean? He wound up, you know, unfortunately, he had a couple medical issues and everything, and he wound up passing away, okay? My father also let me know that when he was born, his grandfather also did the same exact thing, passed away within the first year of the first born son being born, okay? So, no bullshit, this has always been a little upsetting to me, but, you know what I mean, it's made me think a lot, okay? Definitely made me really put some thought into a couple different things, and, you know what I mean? My dad comes to me and he said, yeah, I mean, he found out when I had Bella, never said a goddamn word, okay? Lincoln comes, this is when he starts telling me everything, and then he turns around, and he said this, you know what I mean, right after my son was born. He goes, boy, Jack, he goes, I really hope, you know what I mean, I'm going to be around to see him grow up and everything else, you know what I mean? He goes, man, I hope that bad omen's not going to keep following. No bullshit. Unfortunately, my dad wound up passing away within a year after my son was born, okay? So, just to wrap this whole video up, like I said, I didn't mean to end anything negative, but, you know what I mean, if you can put me a little bit on a more positive route and everything, just so that way I can make things a little better for my situation and possibly end the curse. If anybody has any information at all whatsoever where I could possibly take my son to get a vasectomy without getting his mother's signature and everything, if you could please let me know, I'd really appreciate that.